Hey, what's up? Good morning. Today we're doing what did I eat in a day video. Someone who is plant-based, vegan, and yeah, just kind of show you what I eat for the day and some meals. If you need meal inspiration, I need a lot of those sometimes because I feel like I get in a rut. But yeah, that's about it. So it is the morning. I just dropped off Luis at work, and then before that I worked out. So I'm home and it's close to 8 o'clock. It's a 7:45. Typically mornings like this I wake up, depending, sometimes I wake up at 6:30 and I have enough time to work out and stuff like that, or sometimes I wake up at 7 and then drop him off, and then I come home and do like a workout and stuff. So I'm glad I got the workout ahead of time because I'm already hungry. And I'm gonna show you literally like my favorite breakfast sandwich. It's usually we're having this breakfast or something else. It's just like one of our go-tos. It's fulfilling, it's easy, and you know, it definitely gives kind of like something that you would go buy at like a vegan restaurant. Our vegan like breakfast sandwich. So I'm gonna quickly make that. Typically Luis has the sandwich already ready for me, but he did wake up later today, so he just didn't have the time to make it. But usually I'm so lucky that he makes breakfast for both of us, so I just have to heat it up and make my coffee, and I'm pretty much set in the morning. So I typically don't make my breakfast, but he didn't have time today, so we're gonna make it real quick because I am starving. So let's do it. Okay, so here's my breakfast. I personally love breakfast. It's like my favorite meal, and it's also when I'm the most hungry, and I also feel like it's the one that like takes me throughout, honestly, the full day. I have my egg sandwich, a hash brown, and my coffee. Usually Luis makes these for me, so I feel like I'm not as good as he is, but it's just so nice. Sometimes I really don't do a hash brown, it just depends, but I'm really hungry this morning. Hey, so it is around lunchtime. It's actually almost 1 o'clock, and I am starting to get hungry, and I feel like once I finish making the lunch, then I should be like hungry by then. It's just that if I have so much work to do, and I don't want to get distracted by that by making lunch. So before I even start all the other different work that I want to start, like such as admin stuff, I just want to create my lunch and like have that break before I start working, because then I feel like I'm just on my computer and I need to just like focus straight for a couple of hours. So I thought this would be a perfect time to have our lunch. with lunch, it's just like not one of my favorite meals to eat or to cook in general. So I just like things that are quick and easy. Like that's my lunch. I love eating especially leftovers during lunch because it's just like quick and easy, like that's it. But today I actually wanted to try this new recipe that I saw, and it looks pretty easy and quick, so I thought we would like do it together. And that is basically like a mahi mahi like sandwich. So I'm thinking of doing that, and let's see how it goes. And definitely when it comes to the kitchen, I don't know if you can tell, I have like a mess, especially in that counter right there. I typically during the day sometimes don't clean up until the end of the day, so I still have my stuff from like the morning, like the air fry and all that. I'm probably gonna clean it up probably after, or if I have enough time, sometimes I do clean up while I'm cooking. But today, I don't know, it just depends. I don't know if I'm cleaning up while cooking. Let me bring you over here to my quichon. It reminds me of those Burger King's clubs. They had like a chicken sandwich like this. I don't know why I'm getting those vibes. I'm the type of person who hates eating messy food, so this seems like a messy sandwich. Try it out, see how it comes out. It's good. I think this would taste better on a sourdough bread, but it's good. For sure, next time on sourdough, because this one's just a little bit crumbly, but it's good. Wow, I don't know why I never thought of this. I'm gonna drink this Waterloo, and I'm gonna have a golden kiwi. Put in the freezer for right now so it could be fresh. Look at that. Oh, so good. So yeah, that's my lunch. Gonna eat that, and then when it comes to dinner, Luigi should be here and he should be making dinner, which it's gonna be good. Let's go eat this and watch some YouTube real quick. Have a little lunch break, and I'll probably clean up before I start working. So, all right, see you during dinner. Literally 2 o'clock, and I need an afternoon coffee break. Like, that's just me. Caffeine is life. So I recently made this in my Instagram stories, but I love this like matcha horchata drink that I get from this coffee place in Long Beach. It's called Confidential Coffee, Latina owned and all that, so I definitely recommend y'all check it out if you ever get a chance to. But they have this matcha horchata, and I was like, this shit is so bomb. And then I kind of saw how she made it, and I was like, I can make that at home. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make a matcha horchata. I have my water boiling right now, and I got my little matcha kit. I have this matcha. This one's really good from Amazon. I recommend it. But I was also gifted this Chamberlain matcha, so I'm gonna do it with the Chamberlain one. So I think that one's open. And then I have, of course, I made this, y'all. This was the first pinch pot I made. Isn't it cute? And I knew I wanted to make it a matcha, but it's like a little heart matcha thing. I should have coated it all white too, but I glazed this like literally last minute. But isn't she a little cutie? This is my first build. Definitely need to make it whiter next time, so I'm thinking I'm gonna remake it. But she's a little cutie. We're gonna with some matcha. I'm quickly gonna change my battery because it's dying, and let's put this afternoon drink together. I do about more than a teaspoon, obviously. My brother was the first one to get me into matcha, and ever since, I think matcha is life. Okay, let's add the water. The reason why I need to make a bigger pot for this because it's just harder to whisk with this small little, you know, pot that I made. But that's why now I know ceramics better and I can make one better. But I like it as my first one. Less pour. So now I'm gonna add some cinnamon. Making sure, because I've done the mistake of not adding cinnamon. Actually, I'm gonna add some sugar because I don't have like those syrups, you know, that you pump. I make my own in a way. I just add brown sugar with water and boil it for a little bit, and then I'll add it. So I'm gonna do that real quick. And then I usually use the rice stream milk. Obviously, you can also make your own rice milk. I've seen people make it lots of time, but homegirl's lazy, so I got this rice drink from Trader Joe's. Like I said, I usually like the Rice Dream one, but I wanted to try this one because it was almost like the same price, but this one's huge, and I was like, okay, let's go for the big one. And this one, it has a vanilla flavor, so I was like, let's try it out. So that's what we're gonna do. All right, adding my sugar water, basically. Oops, always make a mess. So let's try it. Yep, it's good. I think I could have added more sugar, but still, definitely giving that matcha horchata vibes. So now let's go do some admin work, and I'll see you during dinner. All right, y'all, so I'm actually on my computer, but I am having a beer, so that's part of what I eat in a day. Or yeah, I'm trying to finish up our itinerary. I was supposed to pick outfits too because I'm trying to like figure out what I'm gonna take, just so I know maybe an idea of things I might need to thrift or find online, just in case. So I didn't get to do that part, and kind of sucks because tomorrow it's like a big editing day for me. I'll be editing this vlog, so it's up by Friday. But I'm drinking that while I finish this itinerary. Louise went to go walk the dogs, and yeah, I'm just trying to figure out for our second half of the trip, because we're going to 2 different locations. Yeah, so I kind of want to know what to do on the second one, so that's kind of what I'm filling in right now, just to have like a rough, honestly, it's just a rough draft. I also got some other stuff online that I feel like we're missing. Like I need to get a USB to C like converter. That one's expensive, so I'm just kind of racking up like what I might need to spend on certain things. But I do have a lot of things. Like I have obviously my travel bags and all that, makeup bags and all that. It's just more like little things. Like I'm getting this wrinkle spray from Dawn, and I'm also gonna check actually if my Airbnb has an iron, so I'm gonna check those things. So it's just like little things now, but 2 weeks I'll be in Italia. I need to stop talking. Bye, I'll see you soon. So it's actually now time for dinner. It's a little later than, I mean, we still kind of eat around this time sometimes, but it's gonna be 8. But the good thing about this meal, it doesn't take that long to cook, right?
Not really.
Yeah, and it's very simple. So what do we call this? I don't know. We just call it like fried tofu with like deconstructed sushi.
Yeah, we just call it the sushi thing.
Yeah, the sushi thing. But it's not sushi.
At all.
At all. But it's like, it's a tofu marinated with garlic, sesames, green onions, and sesame oil, and you put that on top of the tofu, and it's just rice, avocado on the side, and nori, and you eat it like that. It's been our go-to because it's so easy, so quick, and it's just bomb. Like for us, our favorite food is like sushi, so it's kind of like it.
It's just
It's because of the nori, I guess.
Yeah, it's just the nori that makes it.
Yeah. So, anyways, we're gonna make that for you. You're gonna love it as well. Really easy and simple. The only thing that we had to get for this is a tofu press.
Oh yeah.
And because that's something we didn't have, but other than that, if you have that, it's really good. So this is basically what we use to make the recipe. We have our tofu, and we're gonna press it. We have our green onions, garlic, sesame seeds, rice. We use short grain rice, sesame oil, and this is our nori. We get these at Trader Joe's because it's so bomb. It has like this It has like this teriyaki flavor, so it just tastes so good. And then of course avocado at the end. So first thing we do is press the tofu, and then we're gonna chop this stuff up. So we got our 2 noris. I think there's like 10 in these. We usually use 2 each. Lisa's gonna lay out the avocado now on the plates, and then the rice, and then the tofu's last. So these are big ass plates that we use. And he's already opening up the avocado, 1 each. These are small avocados, so.
Got a little messed up. Just because of the cuts. They did them too deep.
Luigi, you're such a messy presenter. We've been watching Hell's Kitchen. You would not be on Hell's Kitchen. This is where we take this bomb part and we put it on top of the tofu. So we just like sprinkly. Ooh, yeah. Well, this is a dinner. This is what we do. Sriracha it up, and then he adds soy sauce on the tofu and the rice. This is how it looks with the sriracha and soy sauce, and this is how it looks without.
So ideally you want to put the teriyaki sauce in the bottom. You'll taste that first on your tongue. Put a little bit of rice. Usually you take like one of the cubes and you cut. You can put 2 if you want. Some avocado, and you rinse and repeat.
How do you like it? Good.
There is no doubt about it.
Couldn't understand why Anthony would do that. Why well-behaved young man.
The kid got anything he asked for. I think he took an opportunity and he did something about it.
I feel like he's guilty. I feel like he